Good morning, everybody. Welcome. An AM version, just got it in just in time. AM version of the Nick Shine Show. Today, we're going to be covering everything that happened at Jets training camp this morning, all your thoughts on the New York Jets, and much, much more. I thank you for being here with us. It's Shine time.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in fumble.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time, shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Now, a couple things going on. Little show announcements before we get into everything. If you don't know already, we got a big prize coming out. We're doing a big raffle here. A full-size, authentic helmet. Darrelle Revis, number 24, Revis Island. We'll be doing this raffle entries all throughout the month of August, up until the end of training camp. Labor Day weekend, that's Sunday night, we will do the raffle. Big prize like this, we needed some more time with it. But if you're like, I don't want to wait that long for a prize, come on, man. I got you. Short-term raffle also. Jets jersey, your choice of size, your choice of player. You can even get it personalized if you're a weirdo like Mr. Gorilla Salad. All you got to do is gift memberships. However many memberships you gift, that's how many raffle entries you get. Simple. Super chats. Any $5 super chat get you in? No bonuses for this. Whatever you gift, that's the amount of entries that you get. But we'll raffle off the jersey Sunday night. So, little short-term raffle to appease you, make you guys and gals happy, and give some love back for all the support that you've been giving this channel. We didn't do a lot of shows in June and early July with vacation. We're picking up on memberships very quickly here, so I wanted to show some love and appreciation to all of you guys. So thank you very much for all of your past and future support. Appreciate you guys. So the New York Jets. The coordinator spoke today. I like our coordinators. In the past, we've had guys up there that just don't belong. You could tell they're out of their element in front of a microphone. But both Wilkes and Engstrand, I like how they compose themselves. I like how they present themselves. I like how they speak about their team and their players. First things first. Turner Engstrand praises Garrett Wilson. The type of player he is, the type of person he is, too, which is really important. Says how he's always looking out for the best for everyone and the type of person you want to surround yourself with. We know he's an elite player on the field, and we know that we can sit in judgment of Joe Douglas, but he got this one right. We got to give credit where credit's due. Garrett Wilson is a tremendous player, a tremendous person. He is now one of the faces of the New York Jets organization. And this is something that we are going to have locked in for a very long time. And that's a good thing. We haven't had a receiver locked in here for a long time since Crabette. It's been short term. Cole's left. Cole's came back. Santana Moss was here, left. Keyshawn was here, left. We haven't had a wide receiver that we can call ours for a very long time. And Garrett Wilson is that guy. He's him, as the kids say. Did I get that right? Please let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, Eli is at the laptop. Eli Betts gifting 10 memberships right off the bat. That went to, I'm going to say the second name first, Peter Castro. I'm going to put a little separation in here. Eric Barty, DJ Dirty Cooch, THP 3, Tony G, The Shocker, Gary King III, the Brooklyn Boys, Nathan Shells, and one of our resident Detroit Lions fans, Patty Grimes. Eli, you're the man. I don't want to know what else happens on the laptop. I was at Charles Gorman's apartment the other day. I'm good. I pass. You live your life, bro. No judgment here. I promise you. Zero judgment from me. Let me add you in. And good luck in the jersey raffle. We'll be doing that Sunday night. For any of you joining late, we got a jersey raffle going on. Any memberships gifted from now through Sunday, you get a raffle entry. We're going to give away a jersey on Sunday night. We do have the big boy here, full-size authentic Revis. All of your entries will also go towards that, but this is a little short-term thank you from me to you guys for all that you do for the channel. Right after that, Party with Peg and Artie. You're in with 2 entries. Shiners all day long. I wish I could be on all day long. I got to do this other job from 2:30 to 11. But I wish I could be here all day long with you guys. But thank you for your support. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Both of you. I saw something. Dom C in the house. What's up, buddy? It's clear that Nick Folk is the new face of the franchise. Well, you know what? That's my next topic, Dom. So thank you. Perfect timing as always, my friend. Nick Folk goes perfect today at practice. 5 for 5. Kept backing up a couple yards every kick. Our buddy Jay Quest was there live on the scene. It's nice to hear a kicker making kicks. No excuses. No bad snap. No bad hold. No wind. Didn't slip on the turf. Just make the fucking kick. Just make the kicks. Listen, I don't think Mevis beats Folk out for the job. I don't think there's any way that this guy is going to get topped. I don't think that you're going to surpass Nick Folk. Number 1, great first name. Love it. Number 2, he doesn't miss. That's what we need. We miss consistency. We had it from Zerline in a year we weren't good. The year we wanted to be good, he couldn't hit a goddamn kick to save his life. So he might be the face of the organization because I think we're going to be in a lot of low-scoring defensive battle games, and I think the kicking game can change the game. So, Dom, even though you did it a little tongue-in-cheek, you might not be wrong, my friend. You're making kicks to win games. You can get up there. All right. Super chat here from someone. This show rallies the troops. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. You're very nice. And I would be very, very curious what jersey you chose, if one. But Mr. Gorilla Salad, with 5 channel memberships, that went to Anthony DeRise, Jet 41, Dave M, Mikal Edwards, and MC Mays. Thank you, Mr. Gorilla. As they say here, you're a nice guy. Appreciate your support, sir. And the one person from Glenhead who supports me. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ is here. The champ is here. Mr. Bonesy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love to Mr. Bonesy. He loves love. Special. If you're a lady, Leanie, don't show Bonesy any love. He goes, gross. Ladies, gentlemen, show Bonesy all the love. Also, if you are a channel member, and we're picking our channel members up, as you see in the chat, a couple new emojis we've launched. We've changed some of the old ones. I filtered them out. We have a Boomtown emoji, which is very well overdue and needed, with the initials, what did we learn today on it. And we have a Kevin Tattoos emoji. Addison made the Boomtown emoji. Dixon Yass made the Kevin Tattoos emoji. And then I also updated the Rick Kent emoji to be actually Rick Kent and not a random guy that looked like him on a billboard that we saw in Atlantic City for the Shiner draft weekend. As much as I'm looking forward to the Jet season, I have to admit, I'm looking forward to next year's draft weekend. I think we're going bigger and better next year. Maybe do like a cabin up in the Poconos. That's what I'd like to do. Well, we'll see. More on that later. We got a championship to win, ladies and gentlemen. How do we win that? Defense. Wilkes was at the microphone today. Spoke about the importance of this scheme and the tackles being able to cover and tackle. Is that a subtle call out to Sauce? We'll see. He did praise Sauce, though. Talked about, in practice here in these schemes, we're not, or Angstran said that, forgive me, but Angstran gave Sauce some love, saying, we're not going to shy away from throwing that direction, but that's a player that you avoid in a game. Teams will scheme to go away from him. That's one hell of a player. But Wilkes also spoke about Sherwood, and he said flat out, this guy loves getting better. I try to joke around with him in practice. He's not having any of it. He's very serious. He's very dedicated to his craft, getting better every single rep. You like that? That's what we need more of, right? What if Barron, for example, a late round pick, can develop into a starter and an elite player for us? That's what Sherwood did. That's what Michael Carter did. It's not impossible. It doesn't have to be all first and second round picks that hit. And I know for so many years we were so bad with the middle rounds that we just think, we have to hit round one. We have to hit round two. There's nobody else. No, it's not true. Good teams find players all the time throughout the draft. Got Malachi Moore coming off in the fourth round, who might very well not be able to get taken off the field with the way he plays and the violence that he plays with. I love that. Sherwood, drafted as a safety, moved to linebacker, now develops into a team captain potentially. I'll tell you what, don't laugh at it. The defensive captains are probably going to be Sherwood and Quincy. If you got that green sticker on your helmet, you're the middle linebacker. There's a very good chance you're going to be labeled a team captain. It would be an incredible career trajectory for him to be drafted as a safety, switch to linebacker, start as a special teamer. CJ gets injured, comes in, leads the team in tackles, gets a contract extension from a new regime without hitting free agency. That's like an NFL success story. Good for him. We need more like that. What if Malachi Moore can become one of the better safeties in the league? What if Barron can go on to be defensive end 3? A position that I have great concern with is DN3. We need that guy to step up. We need him to take that career trajectory that Sherwood took, that Michael Carter took. We need him to get on the field and just be a guy that we're like, holy shit, we stole one. Look at this. We know what we're doing. That's important. What if Arian Smith takes the top off the defense time and time again, becomes a Robbie Anderson? If we have him being a Robbie Anderson, a guy who's just a deep threat and can go the distance at any time, that opens up everything else in the offense. That's a need in the NFL. You have to keep the safeties guessing if I'm playing forward or backwards. Good question, Yeti. If anyone saw or was at camp, what number is Folk wearing? He was 3, right? Was he 3? First time he was with us? 2? It was 1, 2, or 3. It was a low number. I'm trying to remember. Can't remember what he's wearing 18. Thank you, Gator. Twisted. He was 2. Okay, I knew it was a low number. Well, this is when you read the name Dixon Yass and the comment is "What's up, lips." Comedy just writes itself on the show sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan McCarthy, folks who are anything. Thank you. I knew it was a low number. I couldn't picture it, but thank you, everybody. Yeah, at home girl. I saw Genergy and Jay Graves here, and Leany. Gentlemen, it's not the late night show. Act appropriately. The ladies are here. Ladies, if you act inappropriately, it's okay because I am not bold and brave enough to tell any of you what to do. And lastly, Quincy Williams. He loves hitting. I want that linebacker with that mentality, right? We all do. We all do. We love it. He said that Aaron Glenn speaking my language. He's excited to be hitting. You know, there's live tackle, there's thud. For those of you who don't know, thud is when you just pop the guy shoulder pad to shoulder pad. You don't take him to the ground. You just deliver the thud to show that you closed in and got there for the tackle. But I love this team tackling live. I told you guys when I coached, I was big on that. My team went live more than any other team in practice. We were the best tackling team. 5 out of the 6 years, we had the most wins in the organization. 1 year, we ended up in Disney for the Pop Warner Super Bowl. We were great at tackling because we worked on tackling. You want to be a better driver? You practice driving. You want to get better at anything in life? You want to learn to play the piano? You put in practice doing it. Got to hit. Can't just show up week 1 and expect to be great at tackling. It's not how the NFL works. It's not how life works. Can't just show up to my son turns 17 next month or September 17th. He turns 17. Can't show up. I know, Bobby. Yeah, have him come on my show. I think happy birthday. We know. You can't just show up that day at DMV. Like, no, you got to drive all summer. Your driving school will pick you up the week before for a refresher course and then go over everything. Just don't show up there and be like, hey, let me get my license. Graves is popular everywhere, Alan. That's the homegirl. Graves, while you're here watching, I know we haven't talked in a little bit. I haven't gotten camp tickets yet for Saturday. I'm trying. But if not, we're still going to go up to Chef Kevin's. So that's definite. Trying to get the camp tickets. I need 4. I haven't gotten any. I'll be honest, I'm not pressing too hard for it. If it happens, it happens if it's meant to be. But I do have Jay Quest, Jake, and some others keeping an eye out, keeping an ear to the ground for me. Oh, hell yeah, I'm dropping the link. You know, if Graves wants to call in, like I said, I am not bold enough to tell any of these ladies no. I know I'm 6'3", 258. Ding! Shout out to the old Dan Patrick show with him and Rex Dibble. People will call in and give their height and their weight. I don't know if you guys remember that when ESPN Radio first started. Guy would call in and be like, hey, this is Bob calling in from Vermont, 5'3", 265. Dibble will be like, "Whoa, bro, what do you even work out?" Ladies and gentlemen, one of the lovely ladies in our community, my homegirl, my bodyguard, because I tend to mouth off when we go out. So I need protection.
Hey.
Girl.
So I was calling in because I actually called out of work today because, in typical fashion, I have a sore throat. It's a couple days before we have a Jets event. So I'm usually off tomorrow anyway, so I called in today. 2 days of rest. I should be good to go for Saturday.
You have a sore throat?
I do. Well, he knows all those
Okay,
dicks I
hold on
suck.
one
What am I gonna do?
Let me stretch before this one. Well, you got to be more selective with what you put in your mouth, Jen.
I should. So I got mono in like my early 20s, and my dad goes, "Well, if you kept all your tongue out of those guys' mouths, you would have been fine."
Yeah, when Sam Darnold got mono, all I was saying is like, I've been to Morristown. There's hoes everywhere. You can't be kissing the girls up in Morristown. What's wrong with him?
See, so my ridiculousness is inherited. My father is the same. It's a learned behavior. But yeah, Saturdays, because isn't the practice like 8 a.m. now?
They start at 8:30.
Yeah, I mean, if we get tickets, great. But like I say, like if we don't, like that's fine. I'm not. It's bad enough I had to be up at your house for the stupid games to get there at 9 a.m.
You be there
a
earlier
this.
because you park
Exactly.
across the street, wait for the busing, and if you're not in line, there's people getting bussed across the street after practice has started because they start so early.
Oh
Last
wow.
year, when we all went on that hellaciously hot day, the worst fucking day ever to sit outside. It was hotter and
Yeah,
more
that
humid
sounds
than
awful.
it was the last 2 days here last year. And
What was
practice
Saturday
started
even
at
supposed
10.
to?
It started at 10.
What's Saturday even supposed to be like?
Cool. It cools off after today.
Okay,
Tomorrow
okay.
drops to like 81, and Saturday's the same. I think Saturday might even be high 70s. Like it's a really
not bad.
drastic drop off.
Yeah.
So the weather
Well,
will
you
be
can see,
okay.
here is disgusting with all these gray clouds.
Yeah.
Not a pretty day.
The timing of this is awful. Now for you, you'd probably be on the road in the 5 o'clock hour to get up here, and then for us to then pick up Mark, and then get up to practice, get in line, get bussed over. Like the timing is really awful for people who are traveling to this.
Whenever I went, so we did the last training camp meetup. Remember, I had tickets to go. It got rained out. You didn't go. So I didn't meet you. I met you at the T Square meetup. That was my first event, and I kind of scoped out like the parking lot. So there's like that office complex like across the street. You could park yourself and you could walk over. Because that didn't seem like a bad walk.
It's not a bad walk.
Instead of like waiting for the buses. Because my plan was I was gonna go up super early, park in that parking lot, and just walk over my damn self. I wasn't gonna wait for the buses.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Now that I'm Mr. Fitness, I have no problem walking.
Yeah.
But last year was just disgusting. You didn't want to move last year. Even sitting, I was just pouring sweat.
Remember, Mr. Bonesy, shout out Mr. Bonesy, because him and his kids, they left early, right? Because it was so disgusting out.
Bonesy and Tom Ace wore the heaviest, authentic Jets jerseys.
That's
and
stupid.
Bonesy was dressed in all black. Like he showed up, and little did we know he was showing up to the Jets funeral. But he was dressed in all black, and he's sitting next to me for a bit. He's like, dude, dog, I'm fucking dying. We're trying to keep the kids cool. I'm trying to keep the kids entertained. They had their little fans, but it was really rough. He looked at me at one point. He's like, we got it.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
That's what I got for you. I don't want to take up too much of your time in case you got other callers calling in. But I miss everybody. Now that I've been working all the time, like I feel so out of the loop. But once we start actually playing and I had things to talk about, like I'm excited. Like everything everybody's been talking about, like how everybody's saying it's different. Like I love how Quinton was like, I haven't felt like this is Bama. And I'm seeing how this is what it looks like when you win. Like when he talked about the live period on Kay's show, he was like, I'm telling the guys, like, lock in, like this is what's gonna make us better. So even like and Garrett too saying, like it hasn't been this competitive since like Ohio. And like so we have all these guys, some people are saying since high school, but guys who are at premier college programs are saying this is what it looks like. And that makes me excited too. So
like I said, you can't get better at your craft without practicing your craft.
Right.
Like
Yep.
you got to be able to wrap, tackle, bring guys to the ground. We were a poor tackling team. Why? We didn't tackle in camp. We were undisciplined team. Why? We didn't have referees there calling penalties. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
What are we doing? You can't just like flip the script. Imagine Justin Fields not throwing passes to Garrett Wilson, and then the first week it's like, all right, we're going to be perfect with this. No, that's not how it works.
No. But saying we were poor at tackling, that's being nice. We were that's putting it nicely how bad we were at tackling last year. So
Yeah, it's I don't think we're going to have that problem this year.
yeah,
And
hopefully.
if we do, oh man,
What?
all I will say is the StreamYard link is pinned, and if you look at it, someone gave a super chat before of $5, and that person and anyone else from that town would
Oh yes. I
take
did do that.
notice to the letters in the StreamYard link. There's
Oh,
3 letters in a row in the StreamYard link
there is not.
that
Didn't even see that.
represent something that none of us stand for.
That's funny.
I just went to pin the link and I see KK. Oh no, there's 3. How the fuck?
Damn it.
We had weed one time. The word weed was in the StreamYard link. So
That's funny. Of course. Has there been a 69 yet though?
I haven't noticed it, and I'm really good with that.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
In more ways than one. What's up?
what's up?
Sorry.
2 weeks ago, I was at my girlfriend's house with her kids, and they always make me play like Roblox and shit on my phone with them. Or and I'm playing, and there's this game where you have to just literally jump off a ledge and break as many bones as you can. So one time I broke 69 bones, and I took a screenshot and I forgot to send it to you. I was like, "Oh, Nick's gonna love this. I broke 69 bones."
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Jay Graves has broken 69 bones. It's a slow weekend.
Then the next jump, I broke like 105. So yeah,
Nice.
that was a better
Awesome.
weekend.
I wish I could be there with the kid. Like, what are you doing? I gotta take a picture of this. You'll understand in a few years.
So I did. He's like, play again. I'm like, wait, I'm taking a screenshot. He goes, I'm gonna take a screenshot too. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Like he had no idea why I was taking a screenshot.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. He's got the internet. My nephew, I think my 8-year-old nephew has figured it out. Also, I will say my son probably told him that it's just a funny number. So my nephew might not know what it means, but he'll mention it and giggle because he thinks he's making a joke, but he doesn't know the meaning behind the joke.
Funny.
But my sister's like, why is he saying that?
Gee, I wonder.
I'm like, shut up, Heather. I'm doing my uncle duties.
All right, but yeah, that's really all I got for you. A little bit of jet take there for you, and I'm so excited for Saturday. I'm taking my vitamin C. I'm getting my rest. I will not be sick for Saturday. I refuse. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got whatever it takes.
Yep.
And if not, I got a truck now. We could put you in the back in the bed, and you don't have to sit up in the front with us.
I will not contaminate the inside of the truck.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's an upgrade now. So
The truck, so we're perfect. There we go.
yeah, no more shitty little Hyundai. We're driving up there in first class. You're gonna love it.
Well, that's right. I've been in your truck. Remember?
Oh yeah, we went to the Yankee game. Yeah.
Yep. It was very nice.
Wait.
It was just me and Nick in that truck. We won't say what went on,
Oh,
but
the Met
it was
Yankee
just me
game.
and
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah. I don't kiss and tell.
I don't kiss.
Sometimes
You're
I do.
sick. You're sick. I would have.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. Yes. Meh.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Bye.
awesome.
Well, yep.
Great seeing you again.
You too.
Thank you for
Love to
calling in.
everybody. Mwah.
And if I don't get tickets, I'm going to be doing a show 9:00 Saturday morning.
Okay.
So while you're driving up, you can listen. I would say maybe get here between 10:30 and 11, anywhere in that time frame.
Works. Cool.
I am working on a huge guest for Saturday morning because as of right now, I've made him aware. If I get
Okay.
camp tickets, I'm going. But we may have training camp green and white live Saturday morning, 9 a.m. with a huge New York Jet content guest. So
Let's
that's a little
go.
tease. Pay attention. And now that I said that, I'm gonna get a text right now from Quest. I just came out with 4 tickets. Got you. As soon as I tease the show, it's gonna be like,
Right?
nope.
Yeah. I mean, but if we get the tickets, that'd be fun to go. So I haven't been
Hell
to a
yeah.
Jets training camp since Hofstra when I was a freshman, an actual freshman in college in 2003. So, but it was still free because you get like an hour or two. Like, oh, you get free time to roam the campus. No, I went right to the Jets practice.
Nice.
Like F the campus. Let me go to the Jets.
Hell yeah.
All right,
2003.
everybody have a great day.
That was the year that Chad Pennington broke his hand
Was
in
it?
the preseason game.
I remember he was there.
Giants. I think
I remember much. I
Brandon
remember
Short.
seeing him.
I think Brandon Short tackled Chad Pennington in the preseason game. He put his hand down and he broke his hand.
Yeah.
Somebody fact check me. I think that was 03 because we were awful in 03, and then we went back to the playoffs in 04.
No, it was not fun. That was not a fun college year because I had Patriots fans down the hall. So that sucks.
Yeah, it does. They suck.
But
They're
yeah.
awful people. But awesome.
But it was fun when the Yankees played the Sox, and they were also the Red Sox fans. And so I would go down there and watch the Sox beat the Yankees. That was fun. Jenna G, my girl. We had so much fun at the Mets game.
I know.
That
Me
was a
and
good
Tom
time.
were outside.
It
Rough.
sucks that you guys couldn't get into the stupid Ticketmaster or whatever the hell.
Yeah, SeatGeek.
Yeah.
They,
Lame.
they put dicks in our ass.
Sure did.
That was that. But awesome. I'll see you. We'll talk.
Yep. All right.
Thank
Bye,
you for calling
everybody.
in. Oh, awesome. Here we go. Dixon, speaking of him, member of the channel for 8 months. If folk would wear 2, I would repurpose my Zach jersey. Hashtag folk, yeah. Yeah, Nick Shine, you're the best. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, Nick Shine, you're the best. I love you. Hold on, let's bring that up. Where are we? Brand 1. Come on, StreamYard. Come on, StreamYard. What the fuck? Give me a second, folks. Enjoy.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you.
All right. StreamYard's freaking out. In your Mikey voice.
You know what? Nick Shine is cooking, everybody. Nick is the best Jeff fan you ever met your whole life. I won't lie to you.
Thank you, Mikey. Lee Van, I never thought I would want to go to a Jets practice. Watching the games is bad enough. It's true. I'll be honest with you guys. If tickets come our way, if we get 4 tickets, I'll go. I'll wake up early. We'll go. We'll make a great day out of it. But I will say this. I cannot stand the kids who scream players' names throughout the practice, thinking the players are going to stop practicing and come over and sign autographs. Freeze! 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 He's getting a handoff out on the field, kid. Can you shut up? And how about the parents? Parent your kid. Tell your kid to shut up. Like, listen, he's practice. They'll do it afterwards. He's not coming now. It's okay to parent kids. You don't have to let your kids go out in public and just run rampant and run free. If I got paid for every time I told Nikki, sit down, shut up, I'd be a billionaire. You don't act a fool out in public. One thing I told my kids when they were born, when they started to, get to a point where they can have conversations. Listen, I don't care if you're an asshole. Don't ever be an asshole out in the world. You be an asshole to me at home. I'll take that. Don't ever go out into the world and embarrass yourself or embarrass your parents or your family or where you're from. If you're going to be an asshole at home. And I'll tell you, Nick does it. Nick will drive me crazy, but every single person who encounters my son says he's so respectful. He's so kind. You guys did a great job with him. That's something you can't put a price tag on. I may have had my heart attack because of Nicky and the way he was a few years ago, but it's It's different. It's different. I know. They want to be their friends. They're afraid of how they're. Oh, we're getting into this. Damn it. Here we go. They're afraid of how the kids are going to react. They want to be friends with them. They don't want them complaining on social media. Like everyone's worried about their image. You know what? You're creating a bad image for your child by not disciplining them and teaching them right from wrong and teaching them how to behave in public. Don't let them out of the house if you haven't taught them how to prepare for the world. The world doesn't cater to you. And fuck feelings. Even mine right now. Oh, that's a good one. Here we go. Now we're getting into a good topic. Do you see anyone else's kid doing that? Then cut it out. Nice. Stack, what's up, Stack? 6 people are slacking. Hit the like button. Yeah, please. For those of you just joining, here's what we got going on right now. We made a little addition to the show. Oh, this. I'm not bragging, but I'm just giving you information. Through friendship with Gator and Gator creating a ton of videos for this channel, I've had to now create a second page. There's like a whole page of all your stored videos. And when you make too many, you then have to move over to a second brand, it's called. So in Shine 2, when you switch back and forth, and Jake has 10 brands. I'm only on 2. So long story short, when you switch between brands, StreamYard just shit. Kind of like when this guy shits the bed.
Goldmoney needs some cash. Goldmoney's broke. He can't keep sending Bitcoin to chicks with dicks. And when he takes a shit, we all know he'll fall into the Bobby show. So the next time that he shaves and cuts off his nipple, send him $1, 'cause his wallet is empty and it smells like farts.
Excuse me.
He's Charles, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So here's what we got going on. For those of you who haven't been, I've seen some names in the chat who haven't been here in a minute. Throughout training camp, we're taking raffle entries. Darrell Revis, full size, not a mini helmet, full size, authentic helmet, not a replica. Revis Island inscription on it. Every super chat, every gifted membership will go. There is a bonus structure. I'll handle that. Don't worry. The first 5 you gift, come on, StreamYard, go away. There we go. The first 5 you gift, you get a bonus of 2. If you gift the second 5, you get a bonus of 4. The bonus goes up by 2 every time. It's a simple process. Super chats, $5 super chats get you a raffle entry. $20 super chats get you the bonus as well. Now, what we're doing, we started this last night's show, continuing today, and then in tonight's show as well. And if I do one Saturday morning, that will count also. Sunday night, we're going to raffle away for everyone who submits an entry. Last night, today's 2 shows, and Saturday, and tomorrow morning. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of shows. Love this shit. I love training camp. I love football. We're giving away a Jets jersey. Your choice, your player, your name. You can get it personalized if you want. So I just wanted to give a little thank you back to everyone. All of those entries will go towards the helmet, but you also get a chance to win a Jets jersey. You pick the color, you pick the size, you pick the number. The worst is Little League parents screaming at their kids to either swing the ball or yelling at me. Yeah. So I had this discussion the other day. I graduated high school in June of 1996. By September of 1996, I was coaching CYO basketball. My father ran the 7th and 8th grade team. I started out with the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade team. 1996, parents dropped the kids off, didn't even get out of the car. Kids went in the gym, practice, leave. They pick them up at the end. This evolution of the parent not being able to detach from the kid. I call them the COVID parents. The moms still need the kid attached to them right here. Drop your kid off, let you go. Like when I coached basketball a couple years ago, it's 3 years ago now, 21 or 22, I forget. But I had a closed practice, and the parents of eighth grade boys were crying. I coach closed practices. I've done this for 25 years. I don't want parents in there because I don't want the kids looking at you for reactions or you trying to coach the kid. It's a closed practice. Pick them up after. But people say kids have changed. Kids haven't changed. Parents have changed. Kids just learn the environment that you create for them. Much like Jets players. The Jets environment is changing. The culture is changing. The team is improving. We're getting better at the little details so we can make our bigger goals a reality. What's our biggest goal right now? Get prepared, win week 1. That's it. Steelers fans want to chant, fuck the Jets. Now I want to go to the game. Because I want to be the one starting the fuck you, Rodgers. If I don't go to the game, whoever's there has to carry that torch. We got to get that chant going. But ladies and gentlemen, the call-in link is there. I probably go to 1 o'clock. I got about a half an hour left if we get some call-ins. I see some names in the chat. I know you might be at work. I appreciate you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Please don't upset Stack. Stack will yell at me later on a platform that I'm not allowed to mention what gets said there. But don't upset him. If you're watching, hit the like. JT, fuck the Steelers. I'm going to lose my voice screaming that. All right. That's what I want. I don't want to go to the game because I want to be able to do a show that night. And I know if I go to that game with that crowd and those fans and their terrible team and their terrible towel and their terrible ugly women, because I'll tell you right now, I'm going on that rant. I went to Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship, our last playoff game. Everyone there is the same. 6'3", bald head, goatee, Ben Roethlisberger jersey, and they look like they curl steel. And every single one of them, the 10,000 of them that I saw, had a lady with them that was built like Bobby Midnight with a bad perm. They were all 5'3", 250, disgusting looking women. Pittsburgh is the ugliest place I've ever been to. Those people are fucking disgusting human beings. I don't even know if they were women. They had Brunswick written on the side of them. Jen, half of them looked like bowling balls. And they all did that I'm having trouble walking walk. I'm sure that's going to be me. Here, let me do it again. In case Gator wants to have fun with that. Like walking from their car to the stadium is the most difficult task these women have ever accomplished. Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck everything from there. And here's the worst part. We get there the night before. I do. Sorry, Bob. You're right, Gator. The night before. For those of you know, I mentioned this before. If you've gone out, if we've eaten together, I have a shellfish allergy. K5 tailgate was there. They flew out. Me and my buddy Kevin, we drove out. There's a casino right next to the stadium in the parking lot. Tremendous. Wish that was here. If the racetrack would just be a casino in New Jersey, that'd be the greatest thing ever. So there's a casino. They're there for dinner. Me and my buddy get there like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. The restaurant that they chose is family style. So we sit down and everyone's like, eat, eat, eat. Here. I'm like, all right, what's that? I start shoveling mashed potatoes. I'm like, what's this crunchy stuff in there? After like 4 or 5 like shovels, they're like, shrimp. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck you mean shrimp? Now I'm furious. I'm like, who the fuck put shrimp in mashed potatoes? Needless to say, the morning of the Jet Steeler game, I went through 30 Tums, about 10 Imodium. I could not get out of the bathroom. That it was horrible, horrible experience. My stomach did not get right until we got to the stadium. When we got to the stadium, it's nighttime game. It's 3 degrees, and I'm standing next to the beer person, and I'm ordering two at a time, and I'm literally just one. The foam would be freezing, how cold it was, and I would just pound. I go, two more, please. They're like, what? I go, I got catch up to do. I'm like, I couldn't pregame the whole day. I pounded like a dozen beers in like 45 minutes because we got into the stadium real early, and then it was just bedlam, and then we go down 17-0. Horrible. Here we go. Pittsburgh women are like a herd of bison loaded up on Primanti sandwiches and smell just as awful. That's why he's my twin, ladies and gentlemen. We think alike. We look alike. We create large children. The big fella's son in college is 6'3". Uh, Unfortunately for me, the other day at the doctor, I found out that I am not 6'3" anymore. I'm 6'2" and 3/4. And I said to the lady, "Can we measure me laying down?" And the nurse D looks at me, "What you mean?" I'm like, You're like a quarter of an inch longer or more when you're laying down versus when you're standing because your body will compress." She's like, "You want me to put 6'3"? I go, "No." I go, I like to be numerically accurate, so you can put 6'2" and 3/4. But Nikki's 6 foot, maybe he's right there. He's close. So the big fella, Big Nick, and our big children will be there on Saturday at Jake's event at Chef Kevin's, and I'm looking forward to meeting the little big fella. Can we call him that? The little big fella? I don't know how much longer. I was Little Nick for years. And then when I passed my father, I became Big Nick. He would never acknowledge it. So now I know how he felt. Yeah, we got football tonight. We got some football tonight. Dude, if this relationship is something that lasts, she wants New York City. If he has a say on where he wants to go, she wants New York. She wants the bright lights. She wants more attention on her. And she knows she'll get that in the Bronx. Pittsburgh women look the same as Buffalo women. Yeah, that's why the tables break. It's not that the tables are weak, it's that the women are quite hefty. Oh, too soon. Too soon, Patty. Come on. Damn you. Maybe that's what it is. That's why I'm shorter. The toe's gone. I don't have that pressing me up a little bit. Son of a bitch. Way to bring the show and my mood to a halt, Patty. What did I ever do to you? I speak proud of your name. I praise you every time you're here in the chat. And you drop that joke that just humbled me and hushed me instantaneously. I put Lee Van's name in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're picking up raffle entries. If you haven't heard, any gifted memberships, any super chats, $5 and up, you will be in a raffle for Sunday. Going to give away a Jets jersey. If you win, reach out to me. Your name, your number, your size, the color of the jersey, all you're choosing. You want one that says Mr. Gorilla with a 69? We'll get it. But last night's show, today, tonight, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. All the raffle entries will go into Sunday night, and we'll do a raffle jersey for Sunday. Like I said, for those of you who missed, didn't do a lot of shows the first week. I didn't do any shows. I did Sunday and Sunday in the beginning of July. Nick and I were on vacation. Channel memberships have fallen off. Trying to get them up. We've changed some of the old emojis that we had, trying to cycle them out. So we have some new ones. We have a Boomtown emoji that the great Addison made. We have a Kevin Tattoos emoji that Dixon Yass made. And brand new Rick Kent emoji has been added to the mix. So trying to refresh it, keep it new. So if you are a channel member, you can use those and enjoy those. And we will do our best to get more. You guys have been given so much lately. That I also am going to give. You guys are tremendous with what you do for this channel. So I have no issue giving back to this fantastic. Yeah! Look who got it! That's my buddy, my pal. I cuddle with him. Ladies and gentlemen, I just gave a gift to Tom Ace, D Van G, Paul K, Mike Kaskak, and Tammy C. Yeah, Tom. That means we're together for 30 days. I own you. You're my buddy, my pal. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see a picture of Mark Gastineau, that was the Tom Ace emoji. Tom sent me, I have a poster. He gave it to me at the home opener last year. And I haven't put it up because it's fuck it. I'll show it to you. Hold on. I don't think I've ever showed this on air, but it says romance. Like if you look here, it says romance. Because when I put Tom Ace in, it auto-corrected to romance. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's perfect. It fits. It's we should change it to bromance. Why did it take me so fucking long to think of that? Ladies and gentlemen, Angry Baby Blitz BK and Cute Baby Nick Shine.
Good evening, everyone. Normally, this is the part where I go into a monologue about the Jets. I got to address something first. There's been some shit talk out there about this program. Don't talk shit about my family. They're my family.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Get ready for this new showdown. I call it the anytime, any day throwdown. Nick Shine, kill these clowns till they make no sound. We lose weight, we feel great when we burn these pounds. We all know that jet green make the earth go round. Another rookie head coach, another first go round. We bleed green, each fiend hope this team win now. And twist dreams in the DP when my beats are found. Shiners unite, knock the lights out of midnight. We go show for show, goon for goon. We can fist fight, I rip mics. Clemens and Williams, all the dislikes. Bunch of jazz rappers out there, they ain't this nice. I did this twice. Gotta sit the diction, so the green and white's my vice. I gave it blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I paid my price. Many years on this flight, no prescription, but I need a championship in my life. Yo.
For as long as I'm alive, I got your back because you always had mine, and I fucking love you guys for that. So keep coming back. It's a fun place to be. We don't turn people away. We don't talk down to people. Maybe we the people, but that he deserves it.
There you go. That's the poster. Mark Gastineau poster from the early 80s. Yeah. Yeah, oh my. Yeah, with where I live, yeah, put that up on the wall. But I do keep it nice and safe. That's what I'm getting Charles Gorman to look like. That's why we're getting Charles to work out. Get a Gator. Can we get a Charles Gorman poster like that? Yeah, Rick. Yep, you're popping in late, but 100%. You're pretty good at handling that too. We all have a particular set of skills in life, ISU. Some of us can find hair salons in Brattleboro, Vermont. Others can handle a big tube. Yeti, that was considered the norm in the 80s. That was probably like in like Sports Illustrated or one of those like fitness magazines. It's like a fold out that you can hang and like put up on your wall. Definitely have to keep it safe. Hell yeah, man. Listen, I don't care. Tom went out of his way to give me a gift. Of course I'm gonna keep it safe, guys. The best part was when he handed it to me and I go to take it out at the game. He's like, you can wait till you like get home to open. I go, fuck that. You gave me a gift. He's like, all right. And I opened it and I put it on the hood of my car. And Nikki's standing there and Nikki goes, bro. That's all he said. Uh, Tom and I just kind of looked at each other. I gave him a hug to thank him. But Nikki just goes, bruh. Tom wants that poster hanging right above my bed. That's because you want to look at it. Hey now. Slip Kid. Been a minute since I've been here. What program were you on or in to drop the BFP? The BFP. The big fucking pounds? I don't know what BFP. Oh, body fat percentage. All right. I do intermittent fasting. I got my diabetes in order. I try not to eat any sugar. I do here and there. Yeah, I never had that to drop it, Graves. Oh, sorry, that moved. I eat a lot of grilled chicken, vegetables, cheese. My snacks are like baby carrots, pickles. I drink just water, coffee. I try not to eat my first meal till 4:30 in the day, which is usually grilled chicken, vegetables, or after that, like I said, I'll have a pickle or two at night, cheese, baby carrots. But I really just stay strict. Now I'm nervous about this weekend because Nikki's with me, and whenever Nikki's with me, I tend to go a little bit off. But I do also, I get anywhere from 17 to 22,000 steps a day at work. Uh, it's summer clean at work, so a lot of lifting and carrying things. So my cardio's up. Yeah, ISU. I laid it out there for you, and you knocked it out of the park. You know what? I work 2:30 to 11, so I can't make a steak at work, and I won't make a steak and then bring it to work. I want to eat my steak fresh off the grill. So on a weekend, I'll have that. But during the week, it's easy for me to buy a big package of chicken breast, fillet it, into three, make that, throw three of them in a bag, bring it to work for a snack or for a meal at 4:30 and a meal at 8. And I'm a creature of habit. I don't want to stray from it because I'm very repetitive. When I get into a routine, like I stick to that routine like hardcore. Oh, I was laughing at work. I think I was in the Discord talking to some people. I think it was Addison and others. I forget. And I'm sitting there yesterday and I'm eating baby carrots. And I look at the back of the package and it says ingredients, carrots. That's it. I just thought that was funny. Twisted. I was at the doctor yesterday told me he must have had a different result. He said I did get the 14 with my A1C. I always thought my high was 13.8, but he said I was at a 14 at one point at the end of 2022 when I was not taking care of myself in any way, shape, or form. And I was at a 5.8. I go to the doctor. I'm supposed to go tomorrow for a checkup, but that's at 8:50 in the morning. I might keep that. Boomtown. Is Jake? I thought Jake said he's doing a 9 a.m. show tomorrow also, right? Wasn't he covering for Michael K Thursday and Friday? If that's the case, then I'll keep the doctor appointment and just go on when I get home. Purple Belt Mike knows the deal. Let's get 69 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 52. The call-in link is there if anyone wants to call in. Mike, I hope you're feeling better, man. I had that ACL surgery in 2023. I get it. That physical therapy, those first couple sessions, man, are fucking rough. I don't know how quick they put you into therapy, man, but I'll pray for you, buddy. That's a rough couple weeks. Yeah, Gator, here's the difference. Mine is accurate. We don't know what he weighs because he's never used the scale that you sent him. There's no way that that body frame is 259. He's larger than Bobby and taller. Thank you, Stack. All right, perfect. Then I'll keep my doctor appointment at 8:50. I'll go on when I get home. Perfect. Look at that. Teamwork. High five, everyone. Oh, Gator fact check me. So, Jerry, what I have, I'll make. I haven't been doing it now, but I'll take a bag of frozen California blend vegetables, and I'll mix that together with the chicken. I'll put in. You guys are gonna go nuts, but I do put in a stick of butter. I put in Caesar dressing. I'll chop the chicken up into like cubes, and then like I'll put it in with water. And as the water evaporates, I'll start to shred the chicken. This way, when the water's gone, I throw in a stick of butter, I throw in Caesar dressing, and the chicken soaks it right up. So when I microwave it over the next 2 or 3 days to eat it, it's still juicy and tender, like it just came off of the stove. It doesn't dry out. I can't stand hard, rubbery chicken. So I found a way to make it where it can last and stay good for several days. And I was having rice cakes, and somebody told me rice cakes were no good. That was a snack that I had. But ladies and gentlemen, calling in from the recliner or the couch with his leg up. What's up, buddy?
Yo, I didn't know you had ACL surgery, so I want to ask you something because I kind of freaked myself out yesterday night, so no one knows this except my wife. I was using the CPM machine, and I was pushing it to 80 degrees,
Okay.
and I felt a fucking pop in my knee. So I don't.
Did they tell you to push that far?
They want me to be at 90 by tomorrow. And my surgeon is in surgery today, and he's out tomorrow. And I see him next Monday. So I did what everyone does, and they go to ChatGPT. So I put in there what they said, and they said most likely there's some scar tissue
Yeah.
and some fluid
Yeah.
because 80 degrees is not really enough to really pop your ACL. It feels similar, but I'm freaking the fuck out.
I wouldn't. Don't.
But it's
Because
not in
when it
more
has to
pain than it
start bending
was.
again, right? When it's got to start bending again and it hasn't, like when you stretch in the morning, like say you sleep with your arm under your pillow and then you straighten your arm out and like it's difficult to do. When you finally do it, like you feel like something like loosened up. That's all. It's the muscles and the tendons and everything loosening up.
Did you have the CPM machine too? Did you
I
use
did
that?
not have that one because I was on workman's comp. They did not approve it. I would have had to buy one.
I had to buy it
So
because you're right. Workers'
yeah,
comp doesn't cover it, so
yeah,
I had to buy it. It's $400 for 2 weeks to rent the
yeah.
fucking thing.
And I wasn't doing that. But yeah, just don't stress it. Don't work yourself up. It's
Did when
very
you were moving?
unlikely that you snapped it. If you snapped it, they did a really shit job with the surgery because it shouldn't snap. And it's just a matter of strengthening. Did you get the cadaver or did they just reattach yours?
They took my thigh tendon.
Okay. All right. I got they took a cadaver for me.
Oh, cadaver.
Yeah. But yeah,
So
that was when I had the ACL surgery. 4 weeks in, I slipped coming down the stairs, and that's when Tomageddon happened. So
well, you
that
tore
was
it twice.
no, I fell down the stairs, which led to me losing my toe. That's how I lost it. I fell down the
Oh,
stairs
that's how
during the
you
ACL
lost it.
recovery. It was 4 weeks after, and I fell.
Holy shit! I guess losing the toe is better than going through the surgery again, though. That sucks.
I would never say that losing the toe was better, but
Well, I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
if
know.
I
I
went
would
through
have.
the ACL surgery again, I'd still have a fucking toe, but then I wouldn't have all this great conversation to talk about on the show. So it
Yeah,
paid off.
yeah.
I've turned it into a toe-nopoly.
That's so funny. I never knew that was the story. Now I know. Is
Yeah.
Nick Shine's missing toe? Do you know who that is or no?
Oh, what in the chat?
Yeah, because I
I
see
think
them
it's
popping around
Oscar.
all the time.
I think Oscar the Grouch did that one. Oh, hold on. We got a super chat here from Slip Kid. Slip Kid, you were in the raffle for a jersey. Make sure you're watching Sunday night. Anyone who gifts a membership or a super chat, you're entered in the big raffle, which is the Darrell Revis authentic helmet. But also, I'm going to do a jersey giveaway Sunday night. Now on the New York Jets, we just might have a maybe season. Coach is talking the talk, and the players are buying in, so maybe we can walk the walk. I love this, Slip Kid, because this year is all about substance. Rodgers, Tyron Smith was all flash. This is substance. We built an offensive line. We have a secondary that can cover. We can rush the passer. That's all substance. Obviously, we need quarterback play, but we have 3 of the big 4 things that you can do, or 4 of the 5, right? If you're talking football as baseball, it's 5 tools, right? You got to be able to run the ball. You got to be able to stop the run. You got to be able to rush the passer. And you got to be able to cover on the back end. Throwing is the other part. We got 4 of the 5. Is that good enough to win us some games? Maybe it is. So I love the word maybe with the Jets because I don't want to speak in definitives because we know how this team can tear our ACLs and our brains out of our skulls very easily with what they do to us on a Sunday, Mike. But
Yeah.
it's a lot of substance is being built here. And that's what
And
can
there's
win
another
games
maybe.
long term.
There's another maybe.
What do you got?
Maybe Justin Fields resurrects his career like Baker and Goff and all these other guys. Maybe.
I wouldn't even call it resurrecting. Like the Undertaker would rise from the dead. I would call it a new baby being born. Like it would be the birth of Justin Fields, right? Like
Yeah.
there hasn't been that coming out moment. I mean, it was a Thursday night when Chicago traded for DJ Moore, and he had like a massive game. It was a Thursday night at Washington, and Fields went ballistic in that game, and that was his biggest moment. But other than that, hasn't been much.
Yeah, well,
Shout out
Baker.
to Lee Van. Lee Van, you're in with 2 entries now, and you gifted to Chris B. Awesome. Chris B, enjoy the emojis, my friend.
All right, brother.
How you feeling otherwise? Aside from the panic, how's the physical feel?
Um, Not bad. It's just like what I wish I did. I don't know if you had the same problem, but I wish I strengthened my hip flexor the month before I got surgery because holding my leg up, it's like sore there.
Yeah,
So I'm like, fuck. I was focusing so much on my thigh and range of motion and stuff that I didn't really do that. So
yeah,
I wish I did that because it's like so uncomfortable just holding myself up, that
yeah.
leg
I
up
had I
straight.
had atrophy in my thigh because I ruptured my leg October of 22. They went to do the surgery in December after workman's comp dragged their feet before diagnosing it, but that was when my A1C was like almost a 14, and they were like, "We're not doing elective surgery because you'll never heal." If it was life-saving surgery, we'd have to do it. We'd have no choice, but we're not doing elective surgery until you're under a 10. So for the next couple months, I rebelled, and then March I quit drinking. February I started taking care of myself and getting in the right mind. And when I went away for drinking for a couple weeks, I was working out every day, hard. I was eating right. They had my sugar was in check, and after I got out, I maintained, and my A1C came down, but I couldn't lift the leg up. I couldn't hold it because if this is the leg up by the upper thigh, it was burning. That hurt more than the knee was my upper leg because
Hmm.
there was so much atrophy in the leg from barely walking for the last 7 months before surgery.
Wow. Yeah, I got atrophy too already. It's kind of funny looking at my thighs. I'm like, oh, I got a
It
little
is.
chicken leg.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how
It'll
fast it goes.
yeah, but you're a fucking fitness freak. You'll be back in no time.
Yeah, I'll be good. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's
You'll
just the
be all right.
pop, man. Like I felt it. You know what I mean? I was like,
It's
fuck.
don't stress
I
it.
push it,
I'd
but
highly doubt from going to 80 that you made the ACL pop. You
yeah,
probably just had the tightness just like kind of release.
yeah. ChatGPT basically said it's almost impossible to do that.
Okay.
If anything, like where they took the quad tendon, that could have tore a little bit, but that's like easily fixed. That's like the worst of it. So I don't know. I'm not gonna feel better until I see my doctor Monday though, because it's in
Yeah.
the back of my head. I'm like crazy with that shit,
Yeah.
and I have
They'll
such a
take it off.
strict.
They'll do the test a little bit. They'll check to see if it's intact.
The problem is, man, I could barely bend my leg on its own. Like right now. I mean, I know I'm. It's. I just hit a week,
Yeah,
but
you'll be fine.
when did you start walking?
It's like 3 to 4 weeks. Because at 4 weeks, I was able to walk with the brace, and I had just got the okay to walk with the brace loose, where the knee would flex a little,
Mm-hmm.
and that was when I went upstairs and I made pizza rolls, and I came back and I went to close the basement door, and I slipped because I always have
Fuck.
slippers on or shoes, and I didn't that time, and I slipped on the sock and I buckled on the knee and I pulled myself, and that's when I shot head first down the stairs, ribs, concussion. Like I broke the third and fourth step where I hit. Like
Holy
it
shit!
was it was a scene out of a Ben Stiller movie.
You're lucky you didn't break your neck.
I thought I
That's
did.
crazy.
Like my head was on the ground and then my body was like up the stairs. Like it was
Holy
horrible.
shit!
And you know the worst part? A pizza roll got inside the knee brace and popped, and that was the part that I was like, ah. You know the video where the lady's squashing the grapes and she falls and she's like, oh, oh, oh. That was me. I couldn't catch my breath. I thought I punctured a lung with my ribs. I couldn't breathe. I had a concussion. My roommate comes running. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, I'm on the ground, right? Like I'm on the ground. I'm like, go under the weight bench over there and get a pizza roll. One of them slid over there. Like I got
Yo.
him collecting pizza rolls that are all over the place.
Oh man, someone's got to clip this and send it to Gator. That would be a video.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be
If I
awesome.
broke it down
Like
step by
that.
step, literally I could yeah. Thanks for that fucking idea, Mike. You
Well,
know,
I mean, it'd be funny. You know, you're good
I'm all
now,
about
so
the
you can
laugh.
laugh about it. Yeah.
I'm all about the laugh. Yeah. If Gator's watching, he just cracked his knuckles.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I got something for you.
Awesome. All right,
All right,
let me.
man.
It's after
Cool.
1 o'clock. Let me start to wrap things up. I saw somebody else called in. Thanks, Mike. Feel better, man.
Thanks, brother.
Text me. You got my number. Text me if you need me or if you want to talk at all about it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll
All
text
right,
you.
bro. Feel
All right,
better.
bye.
The great purple belt, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone else wants to call in, we can get you on real quick. Leave in. Let me add you. We got 2 for you. Yeah, fucking pizza rolls. Nikki loves pizza rolls. He hasn't had them at my house since I have PTSD. There will be no more pizza rolls purchased. I used to go to like Aldi and buy like the cheap bag of pizza rolls. They were always here for him. And like never again, dude. I don't want to see a bag of pizza rolls in my freezer. You think I want to deal with that with everything I went through? Oh, I'm not right, dude. I'm not. I'm carrying desks and stacks of chairs every day at school. Much better. Yeah, pizza SD. Yeah, yeah. It's 2023 was a rough year. I say it all the time. If I went through the ACL surgery, falling down the stairs, getting my toe taken off, I get cleared to walk Friday of opening weekend of the NFL. I'm at the stadium Monday night. I was waiting for tickets to come down because the tickets were like $285 for the cheapest one. And I was like, I'll just wait. They got to come down. I'm outside the stadium. I'm waiting with other people. We're watching on the board, and we're like, why is Zach Wilson in? And then tweets started coming out that Rodgers was carted off, and it wasn't good. So I turned, walked over to the Uber lot, and at this time when I was walking, my ankles, it was a thankle because my thigh to my ankle, I would retain so much fluid in my leg. It was so bad. I couldn't flex my foot. It was really, really bad for the first 2 months when I started walking. I get an Uber home. I say to my mom all the time, I go, my mom worried about me a lot. When I was drinking and I had my problems, mom worried about me a lot. And I tell her, I go, Mom, you don't ever have to worry about me again. You don't have to worry about Nikki anymore. I'm like, I fixed everything, Mom. I'm good. And I was like, listen, I went through that year, the surgery, the toe, Aaron Rodgers getting hurt on 4 plays in. If I didn't drink going through that, nothing will ever make me drink again. When you die, I'll be fine. You got nothing to worry about, Mom. You're an asshole. Jay Graves in the raffle. I call them pizza pillows. They look like, I like that. Pizza pillows. Yeah, because I was laying with my head on them on the ground. I was resting. Jay Graves is in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. Did Mike get his wish? Nice. All right. Hold on. Here we go, folks. Let me send this to myself. We'll get this on air immediately. I just got a Gator creation. As always. All right. Let me play a video here. Sit tight. We will be right back. And it is a video. It's a new picture with this guy.
Charles, what is all these porn sites open on your computer?
I got cereal.
Charles, I'm good. I don't need anything, man. You have all sugar products. I'm fine. Did you use the condoms yet?
I did not use any condoms.
Do you want to use them, Charles?
I'm not going to use them right now.
Charles, try one on while Nick's there.
I'm not putting one on.
Hell yeah. A condom crown. Hell yeah.
Don't touch it. It's perfect. You don't
Trying to align it
You
properly.
don't know what to do with these. You've never used them before.
Oh, Rick Kent's here. Where is he?
Daddy's, oh my God.
I tried to put it on to do a puppet and it broke. So, do you want to do a workout?
Right now, actually, I'm actually down for that. Actually, yeah. With the condoms on my head.
On your other head, Charles.
Oh, get out of here, Addison.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Oh, face the camera. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Go. Do it.
1,
What the fuck?
4.
If you drop. Oh, Addy, he just farted in my face, dude.
Hell yeah.
At least your mouth wasn't open. You don't fart when someone's mouth is open. That's disgusting.
Should I leave?
I am. He farted in my face. Good night, bro.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Good night, everyone.
I have a lot of guests tonight.
How quickly does pink eye set in? Tom Ace will know.
Is it because I farted?
Yeah, man, that wasn't nice. I'm sitting there trying to help you work out. I give you a crown of condoms and you rip ass in my face, dude. And you had to ruin a friendship because you can't fucking hold your ass together.
I didn't want to.
That's because you eat like a 4-year-old with a debit card when you go shopping. All right.
I'm sorry, Nick. I really am.
Purple Belt Mike with a super chat. Thank you, Mike. Nick Shine has a real good heart. We love you, bud. I love you too, man. I love this community. You guys are absolutely awesome. Mike, you are in for the raffle entry for the jersey giveaway Sunday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's Charles. Hell yeah. Look at Charles. That's the goal right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to move my head over here because Charles's junk was just on my face. Look at that. Look at that. Tremendous. Thank you, Gator. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If I missed them, I'm sorry. But throw up your what did we learn. I do got to get ready for work and get out the door. Yeah, that's why. There's a couple things in the video. Actually, I do want to actually do that. Actually, he says actually like 3 times to answer a question, which means I don't know what that means in Charles's world. But you don't fart when someone's mouth is open. So, Charles, do you scan the room to see if people's mouths are closed? I did not get pink eye. Luckily, I think I got out of the contaminated area quickly enough. I did call the town to see if they would put me through a hazmat spray down, but they said they can't do it for that. Yeti, I learned that pizza rolls are evil. I kind of knew, but now confirmed. And a lot of family is coming back more consistently. August is a day away. In the words of Mr. Carter, welcome back, Mr. Carter. Wasn't that Horseshack? Hey, Mr. Carter. Maze, I learned that Nick is afraid of pizza rolls and little Nick must suffer. But it still does not compare to Nick's fear of Gator's expertise. Thank you, Slipkip. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah. If somebody wins Sunday night and they're not in the chat, I will put a post up on the YouTube page. So keep an eye out if you can't make it. Indy, I learned that Nick is lactose intolerant. Nice. I can never drive a tow truck. I can never kiss a girl under a mistletoe. Tom Ace, you're good though. There's a few more. I literally came out of the surgery and was just making toe puns like nonstop. So I'm sitting there. I see my toe in a jar floating because they had to send it to test it to see if the osteomyelitis, which is the joint eating infection that I had, made it to the base of the toe. Or I could have lost more of the foot. And I'm like, can I keep it? First thing I say, I go, is that my toe? They're like, yeah. I'm like, can I keep it? And they're like, no, we got to send it for testing. I'm like, fuck, it's mine. I want it. My son, I get back to the room. He's like, what'd they do with the toe? I'm like, they put it in a jar. He's like, can we keep it? I just smiled ear to ear. I was like, oh, he is mine. No DNA test required on that one. Graves, I learned that Chucky is a true gentleman and won't fart if your mouth is open. It's true. Peace. Yeah. Chris B, I learned that Nick shines over pizza rolls. Nick shine toe drag swag. That's the first time I heard that one. Nice, Chris. Seriously, God bless Nick, everyone. Go JETS. Love you all. Hit the like button. Smash it, please. Like, support, subscribe. A+ content. Actually, I learned to start and end every sentence with actually. Actually. Toe necklace would have been fire. Yeah. Yes. Not just at camp, Jen. I learned that Nick hates kids acting a fool at training camp. They act a fool everywhere, man. And I can't not say nothing. You guys know me. Like, I'm going to say something. Indy, I wanted to keep my finger too. Yeah, it's a shame when you lose a part of yourself. But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Show Boomtown some love. Drop the Boomtown emojis in the chat, and we will summons him to drop it like it's hot. Go ahead, Boom. What did you learn today, good sir? Reminder for all the late night crowd, I will be on tonight at 11:20. What do they do with it, Yeti? Like I said, they had to send it for testing. Hell yeah. Look at all the love for Boom in the chat. He's the man. I know him. I love him. I learned Mr. Gorilla Salad is a weirdo. This show is great at rallying the troops. Shiners are expected to act appropriately during daytime shine time. Jay Graves has a sore throat. No Johnny. For those of you who haven't been here, we will not say no Diddy anymore. We say no Johnny because Johnny is our sexual predator. Bonus, good chance that an individual from Glenhead helped generate the StreamYard link today. Being an asshole at home equals okay. There are lots of Bobby Midnight lookalikes in Pittsburgh. Double bonus, shrimp and mashed potatoes is an acquired taste. Losing a toe does not equal a second ACL surgery. Always wear your slippers after making pizza rolls and walking downstairs. Where the fuck were you? June 6th. I fell on June 7th of 2023. We learned if Nick played basketball, he would be Kobe Bryant. Nice. I can still maneuver. I can still penetrate and get to the rim. That's what she said. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm off to my other job. Little break. We'll be back here tonight, 11:15, 11:20, somewhere in that range based on where they have me. So, Shiners, have a great day. Thank you for your support. Love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Spread the word. Spam other chats and tell them everyone come here. We're trying to get to 1,600 by the season opener. Right now, we are at 1,545. Gained a bunch of subs. We're like 25 subs up in the last 2 weeks. Trying to get to 1,600 by opening kickoff against the Steelers. So just keep being awesome. You guys are great. I say this all the time. Nobody comes here to watch me or listen to me. They just come here to have a platform to talk with all of you awesome people. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Go Jets. He's Charles.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
And for Jay Graves and Leanie, and anyone else who has Energy, the ladies, if you haven't seen this yet, this is for you.
How's it going, guys?
Is this your masturbation uniform?
Oh, stop it!
He's Charles. I come here today bearing gifts. Not from me, from Knobcraft. Knobcraft has sent you many gifts. I don't know what they are.
It's drink Cheerwine soda.
Not too
Now you gotta put it on. Hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself. We gotta go one gift at a time. For the camera, please. Smile.
Pork range with milk gravy. Nutrition facts, 3.5 serving size, 2 ounces.
It's only 375% of your cholesterol intake for the day. Material.
I think it's Hebrew or something.
It's not Hebrew. It's probably Hindi, and it says New York Jets in Hindi.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. I like that.
Here we go. Let's get you in your uniform. Hold on.
Oh my God.
What are these?
Large size condoms. The thinnest Magnum condom. So I got fucking.
That's gonna be my screensaver.
And I got dots. I love me some dots, man. They're one of my favorite candies since childhood. Fortunately, the only negative I can say, they get stuck to your teeth sometimes.
They do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the great Charles Gorman. Charles, you received a Show Me Your Butthole hat, a New York Jets shirt written in Hindi, considering the neighborhood that you live in. You received 2 boxes of dots, a pork brains, 2 Cheerwine sodas, and a box of Magnum Raw large-size condoms, the thinnest Magnum condom, lubricated, for contraception plus STI protection. Charles, what are your thoughts on this gift package that you've just gotten from the great Knobcraft?
Well, thank you, Knobcraft, for the gifts, especially with some of the food, but the condoms. You guys really want me to lose that virginity, huh? Well,
You want to lose your virginity?
I do, to the right woman.
Miss, are you the right woman? She didn't respond. I tried, Charles.
Probably my favorite gift outside of the dots and the soda is the shirt with the Hindi on it.
What's it say?
New York Jets in Hindi.
New York Jets in Hindi. Absolutely 100%.
Sorry if my emotions get the better of me sometimes. I can be a unique individual when it comes to that shit.
I say fuckhead, but unique individual also works. Well, Charles, you're a good man. People want the best for you. Now you go get the best for yourself. Go get a job. Nikki, thoughts on the gift package for Charles?